Hey everyone, it's Chasten J. Miles, your Dallas, Texas real estate agent for Rogers, Healy and Associates. This video, I'm gonna give you around 5 tips so that you can land your first client as a real estate agent. So I hope you're prepared to take notes because these things actually work. So stay tuned. So my first tip so that you can land your first real estate client and eventually have your first deal is to inform your network that you're a real estate agent. This is very important. Friends, family, co-workers of your job or your old job, your church, anybody, let people know that you are now a real estate agent and that you're essentially looking for business. You don't want to become a secret agent because if you're a secret agent, nobody's going to know that you're in real estate and nobody's going to send you business. So it's very important that you let everybody know that you are now a real estate agent, you have passed your test, you are with a great brokerage, and you have some awesome people behind you and you're ready to get to work. Tip number 2 is going to be host an open house. As a new agent, I realize that you may not have any listings and you may not even know how to get listings. So the best thing you can do is volunteer to host an open house for another agent. In most real estate offices, there are agents that will have listings and may not have a lot of time to hold them open. And so I would simply just compose an email, write to an agent that has some listings, and just kindly ask them, do you mind if I hold your home or your listing open this weekend? The good thing about this is that the other agent is representing the listing and you can represent any buyers that come through the door. So any buyers that walk into your open house are leads for you and they can eventually turn into your first client. My third tip is to host a first-time homebuyer seminar. There are people out there and they are looking for information that us as real estate agents have. And so if you partner with maybe a loan officer and maybe an attorney or a title company to host a first-time homebuyer seminar, it can yield some great results. I've done these in the past and I'll normally have, around 20 to 30 people who come in and just want information on how to buy a home. It doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. You don't have to do the most. I mean, these are just maybe 1 or 2 hour seminars to where you're just gonna basically explain what the process is like to purchase a home. You don't have to get into great detail. You wanna keep it more surface so that people can understand it, but also have a loan officer or a attorney or title company there to back you up, to answer those money questions, to answer those title and document contract questions. All that is super important and it's a great way for you to get a client out of that. I mean, 2 hours of your time, you can walk out with multiple clients. Just be the professional that you are and rock the crap out of that first time home buyer seminar. Next, and y'all have heard me talk about this before, cold calling. Picking up the phone and calling people. There are 2 categories of cold calls that I'll normally do. There are for sale by owners, or you'll often see those labeled FSBOs or FSBOs. Those are for sale by owners. So those are people who have their home on the market and they're trying to sell their home themselves without an agent. And then next you have expired listings. Expired listings are homes that were on the market with another agent and they didn't sell, so now they are expired. These 2 are gonna be your easiest cold calls to do. You wanna have your scripts ready and pretty much hit the phones. Tell them why you're the right agent for the job of getting their home sold. And lastly, simply asking for referrals. You have to ask people that you encounter for referrals. If you are a part of any networking groups, if you go to any sporting events or you run any organizations or just whatever it is, you have to ask people for the business. This is one thing that most agents don't do. They don't ask people for the business. If I call you and you tell me you're not looking right now or you don't want to buy a home right now, it's okay, but who do you know that does want to purchase a home? Who do you know that may be looking for an apartment or somewhere to rent? You have to ask people for business. If you don't ask them, you're never going to get it, and someone else is going to get it because they asked the right questions. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. I would love to keep the conversation going, so please leave me a comment below with your thoughts, or if there's anything else that you've tried. And if you like the content that I put in this video and you like these tips, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, just click the subscribe button. I release content like this all the time, and I would love for you to get notified every time I release a video. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.